If your SSDI claim was denied, don't lose hope. You have the right to appeal, and understanding the process can greatly improve your chances of success. Let's walk through the steps of appealing an SSDI denial, from the initial reconsideration all the way to a possible federal court review. Step 1. Request for reconsideration. The first step is to request reconsideration. This involves asking the Social Security Administration, SSA, to take another look at your case. You'll need to fill out Form SSA 561 and submit any new medical records, test results, or other evidence that can help support your claim. At this stage, the success rate is relatively low, with only about 14% of applicants getting approved. The review typically takes around 3 to 5 months, though it can take a bit longer depending on the workload. While many claims are still denied at this point, submitting new evidence can help strengthen your case. If your reconsideration request is denied, don't give up. There are still more steps you can take. Step 2. Hearing before an administrative law judge, ALJ. If your request for reconsideration is denied, the next step is to request a hearing before an administrative law judge, ALJ. This is your chance to present your case in person, and it's one of the most important stages of the appeal process. You'll want to gather all of your medical records, vocational assessments, and any other evidence that can back up your claim. Many applicants also bring witnesses or experts who can testify to the severity of their condition. The success rate here is much higher. About 58% of claims are approved at the hearing stage. However, the wait time for a hearing can be significant, often taking around 9 to 12 months, with the total process from your initial application to a hearing decision taking anywhere from 1.5 to 2 years. During the hearing, the ALJ will review all the evidence and ask you questions to better understand your condition. This is your opportunity to explain why you believe you qualify for SSDI benefits, so make sure you're well prepared. Step 3. Appeals Counsel Review. If the ALJ denies your case, the next step is to request a review from the Appeals Counsel. This review does not involve another hearing, but focuses on whether any legal errors were made in the ALJ's decision. The review process can take several months to over a year, and if the Appeals Counsel agrees with the ALJ, your case will be denied again. However, if they find an error, they might either send your case back to the ALJ for a new hearing or approve your claim outright. It's a legal process, and while the chances of success aren't high, it is still an important step to consider. Step 4. Federal Court Review. As a final option, if the Appeals Counsel denies your case, you can appeal to a federal district court. This step involves challenging the SSA's decision legally. The timeline for this step can vary widely, often taking over a year due to the complexity of the legal process and the court's schedule. If the court rules in your favor, they may overturn the SSA's decision and approve your claim. However, this is a rare outcome, and it's highly recommended to consult with an attorney who specializes in SSDI cases if you decide to pursue this option. While the success rate at each stage of the appeal process may seem low, it's important to remember that, overall, about 48% of people who appeal their SSDI denial are ultimately approved. It's a long process, but persistence and thorough preparation can make a big difference. Navigating the SSDI appeals process can feel overwhelming, but don't get discouraged. If you've been denied SSDI benefits and need help, consulting with an experienced disability attorney or advocate can make a significant difference in how you navigate this process. For a free consultation, call Disability Advocates Group at 800-788-2095. Want to check if you qualify for SSDI benefits? Click the link in our bio to use our online screener. Remember, you're not alone. Help is available at each step of the way.